come to London, it's literally been nice weather for weeks here. Like I think they had a proper heat wave, and now the day that I come, obviously it's like pouring rain. I decided just to book 24 hours here to film some videos, like trying food places. But I'd forgotten to bring a hairbrush, an umbrella, I forgot my tripod. And the first place that I checked, I went to that Tiger store, and they had all of those things. Like they literally had a tripod, they had umbrellas, and they had hairbrushes. It was the tripod that I wasn't sure if they'd have mostly. Also, I'm really tired. I'm trying to like stay positive and not feel too exhausted, but I did not get much sleep last night. I went to sleep early and then I woke up after like an hour and couldn't get back to sleep until about 2 in the morning, and I had to be up at 4:30. So I just did a taste test of the Ben's cookie, which was really nice, and I'm looking for somewhere to go for coffee. I'm probably just going to go to Starbucks because I want somewhere I can sit in. Hardly anywhere has a lot of seating here. I tried one Starbucks, there were no seats. I'm just trying another. This looks promising. This is the street my hotel's on. It's so pretty. It's called Garden View Hotel. I got this for literally £53 for the night, so let's see how it is. The second floor, 3-2. Oh, retro. Okay, it's just a single room, so it's not huge, but it's just me staying here anyway for one night, and it was £53. Look at that view. It isn't usually as cheap as that here. It was a good deal. I'm so out of breath. It was a good deal that I got on booking.com basically, when I realised I was going to have to stay over, because originally the main thing that I wanted to try here was this pop-up of Magnolia Bakery, which is a bakery in New York that's like famous for their banana puddings. They're doing a pop-up of it here. So I was just going to come in the morning today, the Monday, and leave later in the evening. And then I realised, luckily I realised, they're not even open on Mondays. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to book to stay over if I still want to try it. And I did want to try it, and I was like, do you know what, it'll be nice to stay over anyway, like have a bit of extra time. And I was having a look at those Capsule hotels because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it, but they looked so claustrophobic, so I was like, right, I'll have a look at other hotels and see what kind of deal I can get. And I had one room in this one left for £53. It's normally like £100 odd for a night, I think. And I was like, right, I'm booking that like right now. I'm really warm, oh my god. I might have a lie down. I do want to go to Harrods Food Hall. I want to make like its own video for that. It's going to be in my 24-hour viral foods TikTok, but also I'm going to make its own like individual video. But I'm going to lie down first because I've not had enough sleep. Like, I'm so tired. My plan was to go for a little sleep and then get food later because I'm like really sleep deprived right now, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen for me, and I'm really hungry, so I'm just going to go now. It's Harrods Food Hall that I'm going to do next because I see that on TikTok. All the time. So I'll go get that. I'm going to get the mac and cheese box. I think half mac and cheese, half rotisserie chicken, and I'll see what else they've got, if there's anything else that I want from there. And it looks like it's actually okay weather right now. It wasn't raining when I got here. If it's still not raining, maybe I'll do like a taste test out and about, but if not, I'll just bring it back here. I'm back at the hotel now. I've just filmed my taste test for TikTok, and I filmed part of it outside. I really wanted to film it outside because I just think that that looks better for the video, like it's better lighting, even though the lighting in here is quite good. But I think people like outside videos. And then, so the only place I could really find to do it, because I was trying to get somewhere out of the rain, and it's like on the street that my hotel was on, there's a lot of doorways with like with like shelter bits. So I sort of did it at one of them. I'll put a thing over it to like show you what I mean. And I filmed the first part where I was trying the Japanese fried chicken and the sesame spring roll, and then I sort of spilled some of the sauce in the bag, like the Marks and Spencer's bag that I had it in. And I was leaning over like, oh shit, like trying to like fix it, and somebody came out because it's flats. I don't think it's a house, I think it's flats. And a guy came out while I was doing that, and I was like hoping he was just coming out and walking away, and I like got up from the bag and like turned around and he was standing there like just looking at me like smoking, and I was like, has he come out because he's heard me? And he's come out to be like, what the fuck, what is she doing? And to like make me feel uncomfortable, because obviously I'm doing something weird. And I guess he might not like that I was doing it there, but it's not like I was showing their drive. I don't know what the problem would be if they didn't like it, but I mean, it's his home. I do like this lasagna. I did say in the taste test, it's obviously not fresh, like they've got it sitting there when you get there, and they heat it up for you in a microwave, I think it is. So it would be better if it was fresh, obviously. And for the price, because it is like £12, it would be good if it was fresh. But for what it is really nice. Like, it's got a nice flavour to it. Ooh, I thought I hadn't gotten a lot of meat in it, but some of the meat's like bunched in at the side there. I feel like every time I travel, especially when I travel alone, I end up not sleeping well. Either like the night before I leave, like this time, or in Paris, it was the first night. I didn't sleep well, and then I'm like really tired and sleep deprived for a full day. And I'm trying not to let it ruin it. I still had a good day today, but it does make it a bit harder. Harrods don't have anywhere for you to sit to eat, so that's why I've had to bring it in, like find somewhere to do this, which is annoying because then it's already reheated. So then when it starts to cool down, things like this, like my first bite was quite crispy, but by this point it's not that crispy anymore. It's got a little bit of crunch. I can tell I'm so sleep deprived here, like look at my face here, it's so weird. I'm hoping I can fall asleep really easy. I'm going to put something on. I've brought my laptop, which I was a little bit uneasy about, and I checked, I've got Apple Care, but then I looked that up and that doesn't cover it for theft or loss. But then I found out, because I bought it with my Amex card, it's actually covered for the first 90 days from when you purchase it for theft and loss, so I didn't know about that. So I brought that. I'll watch something on my laptop. I'm going to close these curtains, and I don't care how early it is, I'm going to sleep. And then tomorrow I'm going to try to be out of here. I'm going to try to be out of here by like 9:30, because I want to go to that Magnolia Bakery pop-up, and I know they sell out quite quickly, so I don't want to get there too late. They open at 10. It would be good to, I'll check how long it takes to get there and stuff. I would like to get there either at or before 10. I don't think it'll be as crazy busy as it's been some of the days, because it's a weekday and it's bad weather. Which is unfortunate for me. I slept for about 2 hours, I think, and then I got up and it was still sunny outside and stuff, so I went out for a walk. I picked up some snacks and brought them back, and I just like watched stuff on my laptop for a few hours and then fell back asleep and had such a good sleep. Like, I felt so much better. Good morning. Just like the only liquid that I have to drink in here. I've woken up and I got a really good sleep, which I needed really badly, but my hair, I didn't bring straighteners because honestly my bag's heavy enough as it is. Like, I'm glad that I didn't bring straighteners, because I would rather not have to carry that than have nice hair. I'm so bad with carrying heavy bags, like it completely ruins my day. I'm trying to decide right now whether or not I want to ask to like leave my bag here while I go about my day and it's just the fact that I'll have to come back and get it later, which is a bit annoying before going to the airport, so it'll be a bit more rushed. And then also I feel a little bit like anxious about leaving my laptop here. My laptop's in the bag. And then I would want to bring my tripod because I'm also going to be filming videos today. Like, I've got places I want to go. Oh, I don't know what the hell's happened there. It's happy to see me. I actually still can't believe that this hotel room was £53 for the night. Like, I got a really good deal. And the weather's so much better this morning. Like, I was so happy when I saw that because it had been predicted to be stormy, like thunder and lightning and rain both days. And it was rainy yesterday, but it was sort of on and off, so it wasn't as bad as it looked like it was going to be. And now today it's sunny. Put a little bit of eyeshadow on. I can like hear so many people walking around outside. You could hear that the full time. Like, the walls I think are quite thin. My alarm just went off. There was a guy talking, I don't know if he was on the phone or something, because I couldn't hear another voice, but there was a guy talking for so long last night. But it wasn't even really bothering me, to be honest, because I had stuff playing on my laptop. I was really glad that I had that with me. Usually I bring my iPad on trips, which would have been fine as well to watch stuff on, but I know I wanted to like edit my videos and stuff while I was here. And I've been doing that exclusively on my laptop recently, like even for TikTok. And it'll give me something to do in the airport tonight as well. It's annoying, I never feel like I look as good on the second day of a trip because my hair is just so difficult. I wish I could go get it done every day. Just like a quick little blow dry. I'm gonna wear this because it's not, I don't think it's hot enough to not wear any sort of jumper, plus I don't want to have to carry it if I do bring my bag. I'm still not sure. And like, it could just randomly start raining because there are clouds and stuff, and it did. I think it said it would rain, it was possible it would rain at one point today, so I would be stupid not to bring anything. I just got my Magnolia Bakery stuff. I waited like an hour. I've just done my little taste test here. I'm so annoyed though because I recorded the full taste test and I felt like it was quite good. And then I went into Costa because it was pouring rain. I'd recorded some of it in the rain and went to watch it back and it just wasn't there, so I must not have been recording. Like, my phone's so annoying for that. You'll click the record button and it's as if it's really sensitive. You accidentally click it twice, so it turns it off. Now I really need to pee. I was just in Costa there. I was hoping to use their toilets, but they didn't seem to have a customer toilets. And I'm like, who around here does? Everywhere is so small. I'm at Embankment. I think it's quite close to it. You can see it's right at like the London Eye. All the coffee shops and stuff are small, like nowhere has toilets, so I'm gonna need to go for a walk and see if I can find somewhere. But I've already bought a coffee, so I'm like, maybe there'll be customer toilets somewhere maybe there'll be like some public toilets that I can use somewhere. Or maybe I'll Google it. And I did actually end up leaving my bag at the hotel and I feel kind of anxious about that as well, so I'm like, what do I do? I'll go pee. There's one more place that I really want to go for the viral foods video. It's a Caesar wrap place. Maybe I'll do that next and then just go back and get my bag so I'm not leaving it for too long, because they didn't have even like a ticket system or anything. You just put your bag in this cupboard. There actually was a public toilet really close to this. I say public, I had to pay £1 to get in, which I actually didn't mind because I feel like even just a £1 fee to get in stops any crazy people from going in and just like hanging out there.
You want like smaller wrap? Yeah, so like whatever wrap is like half.
I had no idea where I was going to go to film that Caesar wrap taste test video. I was like, I can't see anywhere that's quiet enough that I won't be embarrassed. And I went to collect my bag, which I got, and it's fine. My laptop's still in there. And down where they'd put the luggage, downstairs in the hotel, they had a little garden outside of it with stairs, and I just sat there and did it. and I'm like, they must have been wondering, they didn't seem like they were wondering why I was taking so long down there, but now I'm just going to find somewhere to sit and actually eat it, not film it. I managed to find somewhere to eat that Caesar wrap, and then I just decided to go to the airport as soon as I finished that, to be honest. I could have that, and then I brought the rest of it to the airport with me. I didn't want to like hang about with my bag too much in the city, so I was like, I'll just go straight to the airport and relax there. I sat in Witherspoons and edited for a while, and then I was so happy on the plane because I had that whole aisle to myself. I was supposed to be in the middle seat, so I thought I'd be in between two people. It's the next day. I got back last night. I thought I'd just film like a little debrief / outro sort of video because I didn't do one yesterday. I had such a good time. I think the second day especially, because I'd actually gotten a proper night's sleep, although I did have that like little bit of anxiety in my head the full day about my bag because I'd left it in the hotel's left luggage thing, which honestly it's worth the risk to me. Even though I love my laptop and I would be devastated if it got lost, I would do an insurance claim, and like it just, I can't enjoy anything if I've got a heavy bag on my back. Like literally nothing's funny when I'm carrying a heavy bag. It's horrible. So I enjoyed my day so much more because I wasn't carrying it, even though I was slightly worried, especially because, so I think I said this earlier in the video, they didn't have a ticket system or anything. When I was leaving the hotel, I went up to reception and I asked if I could leave my bag. She was like, oh yeah, just go put it in the cupboard over there. And I was like, do you not have like a ticket thing or anything like that? And she was like, literally said, no, don't worry about it, just leave it. I was like, and then, so I know it is 24-hour reception, although I'd gone in the night before. I put a clip of this earlier when I went out to get snacks, and there was nobody at reception. It said back at 8:21 p.m, which I thought was hilarious. I'm hoping that they lock the cupboard when they do that, because that doesn't seem safe, because people can just walk straight into the hotel. I'm assuming they must lock it. So then when I left the hotel, I obviously decided to leave my bag. When I left, I immediately googled Garden View Hotel, left luggage stolen, lost, like that sort of thing, and I couldn't find anything about that. The only thing I could find was someone saying that they'd put their luggage into a different room while they were away, and that did actually happen with me, because when I went back, my luggage was down in the basement part, still in a luggage cupboard, but just downstairs, which actually worked out quite well for me, because when I went down to get it, I noticed they had like this little outdoor bit. I'm not sure if I was actually allowed to be there, but I'd been looking for somewhere to film a taste test for that Caesar wrap place. Like, it's so hard when you're in London, especially central London, because you don't want to get your phone stolen. Like, you don't want to just sit it down somewhere and film. But also, like, videos just look so much better if you're standing outside or sitting outside. Like, it just turns out better that way. And also it's embarrassing, like, because there's no quiet street. Like, you walk down a street and like there's at least a few people walking down it, if not loads of them. So it is just a bit awkward. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, this seating area, I'll put like a little clip from the video here, because it was such a good spot. But I was a little bit nervous because I was like, what if someone walks out? It's gonna be so embarrassing. Like earlier, like the day before, when that guy walked out when I was filming, outside his front door. Like, I know that looked so crazy, but I thought the video turned out quite well because I was standing there. So sometimes you just have to do these things if you want to get a good video. But yeah, I was like, what if someone walks out here and they're like, can you leave? Like, you're not even a guest anymore. You were just leaving your bag. And I don't know if even guests are supposed to be out there. I feel like that's probably where the staff go to smoke or something. But it worked. I was really glad that I found that, especially because I'd had the wrap for about half an hour at this point, because obviously I had to get from the place to my hotel, and I was worried about the crisps inside it and the croutons and stuff getting soggy, because I did still, even though it was for the video, like, I still wanted to enjoy it, you know. I was hungry. Like, all I had eaten all day actually were the banana puddings. I hadn't finished them yet. I did end up finishing both of them, by the way. I ate what was left of the cookies and cream one on my train to the airport, and I'd finished the classic one when I was sitting in Pret charging my phone before going to the Caesar place because my phone was dying. It was really hard to find places with decent seating areas and like charging ports and toilets and stuff in central London, because most places are quite small. But I found a Pret that had a charging port. I was able to sit next to the charging port. I got really lucky with that. And I'd already been having so much coffee and stuff. I didn't want coffee, so Pret is quite good because you can just get a can of juice. Like, I got a Poppy and sat with that for like an hour charging my phone. The weather turned out quite well on the second day. Like, it rained a little bit earlier in the day, but then the rest of the day it was just nice and sunny. I was able to take I was able to take my jumper off and wrap it around my waist, which was nice. Like, I just felt so comfortable not having that big stupid bag on my back. I took notes when I was sitting on the plane yesterday of things that I wanted to talk about in my debrief video. If anyone has any recommendations of other places I should try in London, either viral places, new places, places that you like, that are like hidden gems, wherever, I definitely want to do that again. I want to do another trip to London at some point, possibly by myself again. Just honestly, I've been enjoying the solo trips. My boyfriend can't get as much annual leave in his job that he's in right now, so if I want to go on like a random last minute trip, a lot of the time I will just go by myself now, and I think it keeps the content interesting if I'm going to different places. I think London just has more interesting places. Glasgow has a decent amount, don't get me wrong, but like I do feel like sometimes you need to go to London. Overall, of all the things that I tried, I would probably say the Magnolia Bakery banana puddings were the best, especially the classic one. Like, the cookies and cream one was really good, don't get me wrong, but the classic one, it was like heavenly. It was so good. Like, I really hope that they bring that back, and I will go back. Like, next time I'm in London, if they have that again, I'll be there. I'll be queuing up because it was amazing. But yeah, give me your recommendations. I don't know how soon it'll be before I go back. Hopefully soon. It depends. It was a lot. I spent a lot. So it depends if I make a decent amount on the videos, or if I get more sponsored videos coming up. I'd like to reinvest a decent amount of it into the videos, either equipment or trips or whatever, just to keep things interesting. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It really helps. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.